Hello friends, this is Barbara from Wigs and Fluff. Now in today's video we're going to be looking at 2 wigs and a funny tale. But first, please like, subscribe, and comment below. And if you would like to help me further, stay to the end of the video and that will help the algorithm. Now, 2 wigs and a funny tale. Now the 2 wigs that I have are the Trendsetter. Now this is the one that I'm wearing by RAQUEL Welch, and it's in the color Glazed Sand. And this is the one that everyone pretty is familiar with, the RAQUEL Welch Trendsetter. Now I have another one that I'm going to show you in just a minute, and it's a new wig for me. It's by Toni Brattin. Now I want to start with my funny tale. This was back when my grandson Joshua was getting married. I was at his wedding down in Florida, and we were at the rehearsal dinner, and everyone was giving speeches as they tend to do, and it came around to my turn. Now I was very nervous about going to this wedding because my ex-husband was going to be there, and it's the first time I'd seen him in a while, and I didn't want to really run into him at that point in time. I wasn't comfortable. But I had a friend who told me, think of something funny and you'll be fine. And so I'm sitting there and everybody's giving speeches, and it comes to my turn. And so I stand up and I look around and I said, I have something to confess. And everybody kind of looked at me, and I said, when Joshua was a baby, he was a very squirmy little boy. He would squirm and squirm and squirm and just want to get down and go do things. One day, while I was holding him, he was squirming, and he just slipped right out of my hand, right down on the floor, hit his head. And everybody just kind of stopped and looked at me. And Joshua was at the table, at the head table, and he was going, just put a little dirt on it, Grandma, it'll be fine. Just put a little dirt on it. And that's what Abby, his new wife-to-be, was saying. Yeah, just put a little dirt on it, it'll be fine. And then people started laughing. And they started laughing and laughing. And then, but I just went right on with my story. I didn't stop. I just said, now he was always a good little boy, but he was really squirmy, and I just couldn't help it. And that's what happened. He squirmed right out of my hand one day. I'm telling you, his dad hit the floor. He was laughing so hard. And he said, so that's what happened to Joshua. That's what happened to Joshua. And everybody just started roaring in laughter. People just started cracking up everywhere. And Joshua kept saying, yeah, Grandma, just put a little dirt on it. Yeah, Grandma, just put a little dirt on it. And it was the funniest little story. It was the funniest time. And I just kept right on talking about it and telling it and saying I didn't mean to drop him. And I was looking at my daughter, and I said, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to drop him. And I just went right on as if I was serious. And we had the whole wedding party was in stitches and just laughing. And Joshua's dad just couldn't get up off the floor. He was laughing so hard. And my daughter was laughing too, because she knows her mama, and she knows that I have a tendency to tell tall tales at times. And that's what I did. And so that's how I got through that difficult situation. Now the next day, I went and told everyone at the wedding party, after the wedding and everything, and I was telling them the story, and I was saying, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to lie like that. I was telling a tall tale, and I'm sorry. I never dropped Joshua. And I went to Michelle, and I told her, I never dropped Joshua. I was just kidding. I was telling one of my tall tales. And Michelle started laughing, and she said, I know. She says, I know. But there was one person that was kind of offended that I wasn't telling the truth, that I was. But everybody laughed, and everybody thought it was funny. And it was the good thing that they did, because in the next moment, there was a Florida thunderstorm, and I mean it poured. We had already had the wedding ceremony. Thankfully, this was an outdoor wedding on a beautiful river down there in Florida, and at someone's gorgeous home. And there was nothing that could be done, but everybody just huddled on the back porch. It was a big, huge back porch, thankfully. And they had the cake out there on the back porch, and they had the dinner, the wedding dinner out there on the back porch, and it was delicious. But it just, I mean, it was one of those Florida thunderstorms where it just poured and poured and poured, rained really hard. And there was nothing you could do to save any of the table settings, which were set up so beautifully out there on the lawn. There was nothing you could do to save it. There was nothing you could do to save the candles. There was nothing you could say. It was just pouring, and there was no point. It was just going to do what it was going to do. And people just laughed. They were just in a laughing mood, and they just started laughing about it, except for Abby's mom, the bride's mom. She cried. She cried because the rain just ruined her reception. But everybody had a good time. We huddled up and got real close and enjoyed one another's company while the rain poured down. So it turned out to be a good thing. And it's just one of those memorable occasions. So that's my little story, my funny little story about how I fibbed and told everyone at the wedding party that I had dropped Joshua on his head. No, I didn't. I was just kidding. But they thought it was pretty funny. All right, this one now is the Trendsetter by Toni Brattin. Let's take a look at it and see how it comes out. This is the new one. I had the old one on for you. Now this is the new one. Really cute little wig. Let me get the tabs are right. Cute little wig. This is the Trendsetter by Toni Brattin in medium blonde, by the way. Medium blonde. You can see how it's cut up in the back. Kind of like the Trendsetter. So that's what it looks like. The bangs I am not really happy with. You see how they're falling down? I'm going to have to trim those bangs to make them do the right way because they're not quite long enough to go across my forehead the way they're meant to. So, they're going to be a problem. They're going to continually fall in my face like that. And this is more than eyelash length, so I'm going to have to trim them. That's all there is to it on this one. But it is a pretty cute little wig. I really kind of like it. I love the medium blonde in Toni Brattin. I wish they would expand their color choices a little bit more. I think that would be really, really a good thing because mostly it's like, at least on Amazon, it's medium blonde, light blonde, red, blonde, and so forth. There's not a whole lot of color choices, but I'm going to take it off and I'm going to look at the inside of it now, as we always do, and let's see what we have here. Now this is just going to be a plain wig. This is a traditional cap. You see it right there? It's just a traditional cap. It's got open ear tabs. It does have Velcro closures right there. Velcro adjusters. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. But other than that, it's just a plain traditional cap wig. But it's in a pretty color of light blonde, and you can see that it's got some red in it and in certain places. Look at, or just gold, really gold blonde highlights in there. This is a cute little wig, but it's going to have to be trimmed up with the bangs. Cute little wig. This is the Trendsetter by Toni Brattin. All right, we've looked at both Trendsetters. I had the other Trendsetter on while I was telling the story just a minute ago, the other Trendsetter. And this is the Trendsetter by Toni Brattin. Oh, the bangs are doing better right now. See, sometimes if you give them a minute, it will. Oh, maybe I just had it turned wrong. I don't know. I had the ear tabs adjusted. There's the back. Again, cut up nicely. I really like that cut up look. I think it's cute and I think it looks natural. So what do you think about the new Trendsetter by Toni Brattin? What do you think of it? Do you like this particular wig? Now this one I have in medium blonde. So that's the color by Toni Brattin. This is the Trendsetter. Now I want to talk to you about something else. Now, Jesus is coming. He is coming in his glory. He is coming in his glory. He is coming very quickly now, very quickly, and you will see him coming. The time is really short. It is short. Trust him today and make him the Lord of your life. You don't have a lot of time left. Believe that he died on the cross for your sin. Believe that God raised him from the dead, and proclaim that with your mouth that Jesus is Lord. If you do that today, you will be saved. And I pray that you do that today. Now, in tomorrow's video, I'm going to be presenting another tale, a curious tale of an ugly wig. A curious tale of an ugly wig. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and check out my shorts on YouTube where I present 3 cute wigs every day. And that's my story for today. I hope you liked my little tale, and I will see you later. Bye.